The one social media trick that is going to get you more followers, more subscribers, more views, more growth, more reach, more everything. Oh my gosh, you better prepare. This has been my most requested video. It's called Forced Viral. Let's go. What is going on, my friends? Welcome into the Jeff the Honest Marketer YouTube channel, where we talk about three things and three things only. And those three things are sales, marketing, mindset. Today we're talking about marketing. Wrong color. Alexa, change the sun to blue. Okay, the snap was off. The timing was all bad, but whatever. We're talking about marketing today. Subject, forced viral. So what is this? Why was everybody wanting to know about this video? I got to tell kind of a backstory before we get into it, but this is the truth. This is a trick that I learned from a social media guy, an influencer online. This one trick helped him go from 5,000 followers on Instagram to up over 230,000 followers. I personally use this trick myself to get this 29,000 engagements on the post, 4,500 comments on a single post, 404 link clicks, 22,000 other clicks, but best of all, 23,000 shares on a single photo post. Insane, right? So, what are we talking about here? How does it work? Let's go back. All right, so if you didn't watch my other video, I talked about another video called about social media, how you need to stop thinking of social media and think of it as service media. How can you give value to people? How can you help people? What kind of content can you create to help other people win? What value can you give? Now, I was telling this story about a guy named Brian Nunez and how he helped me out, how I got on the phone with him for a little while, and he gave me some tips, tricks, pointers, and we did a little bit of networking call for about an hour. And what he did was that he changed his whole Instagram feed. And when he changed his whole process on social media, it took him from 5,000 followers to over 230,000 followers in just under 24 months. And what he did was he started changing up the posts, changing the style of the posts and all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not going to go into that whole strategy of what he did on all that stuff because I already created a whole video on it. What you guys need to do is if you want to watch that video, that's going to be linked down below, but it's also going to be in the little eye up over here in the card. So you click that, the video will pop down. You can watch that as well. So get caught up, go watch that video, then come back here and then watch this one. Okay? But in case you've already watched that one, let's continue. So what is Forced Viral? What does it do? What is the strategy? What's up? So how it works is very, very simple. The strategy is so simple, it's mind-blowing that most people don't actually know about it. It's simple. So here's the thing, right? So we only have so many followers, right? We only have so much natural organic reach that we have. We have 5,000 followers, 200 followers, 600 followers, whatever it may be. We have a little bit of followers, and a lot of people come to me and say, Jeff, like, I'm creating good content. Like, I'm getting tons of engagement based on my other stuff. Like, I have some posts that are going great, but they didn't go viral. They didn't go very far. They're better than my most, but they're not getting any reach. And the reason for that is because Facebook kind of stunts you, right? There's only so many people that they show your post to because you only have so many followers. They're not really showing you a bunch of to a bunch of new people or a bunch of new audience or any of that kind of stuff. They're really only showing your post to your followers. So have you ever had that feeling where you had this post that just went insane? Like it got 300 likes when you usually get 20, or it got 100 likes when you usually only get 10, or you got 200 likes when you know what I'm talking about? This one post, this one status post, this one video, this one thing that got a ton more engagement than what you usually get, right? And that happens. That's going to happen from time to time. The more you create content, the more of those posts that are going to happen and start coming out. And those posts, those little things are what are actually bringing you in new engagement, right? They're bringing you in a little bit new people. They're bringing you new followers. They're bringing you new friends. They're bringing you new subscribers, right? Because when you have that good of a post, then social media, whatever network you're on, it's going to push that post out to new people. It's going to start sharing it to new followers. It's going to put you into the Discover feed. It's going to put you out there to get new people on your post. But Instagram's only going to give you so much before they kick it away. Too much time went by, like whatever, right? But you know that post is a good post. Too many people, though, let it end there. They let social media send them all the organic stuff and then cut it, when you know that post is great. So why don't you force it to go a little bit more viral? You already know it's a great post. You already know that you got a ton of new followers off of it. You already know that you got a ton of likes, engagement, shares off of it. You already know that that people love the post. So why don't you pay to promote that post? What is going on, guys? Like, what do you mean pay? I've never done ads before. I don't know how to create Facebook ads. I don't know what to do. Guys, there's a boost button. And if you've watched any of my other paid advertisements, I just cussed, basically. Like, I just said the taboo, and every internet marketer out there just cringed and probably closed this video and was like, dude, this guy just lost all credibility with me because he just said the boost button. Don't leave yet. Don't exit. I know, I just said it, but I'm going to elaborate. There is a good use for it. Just most people, don't believe me. So stay tuned. Listen, okay? So there is a boost button, right? That boost button is usually the taboo. Like I said, it's one of those buttons that you just don't click because you can't do enough targeting. You can't create the right campaigns. You don't have all the techie extra features that marketers usually use for Facebook ads. But when you're creating a usual Facebook ad, what you do, you go into this back end super techie space and you create 15, 20, 30 different ads and you test things, right? You test targeting. You test the ad creative. You just create a bunch of tests to see which ad is going to work. Well, here's the thing, guys. Most of the time when we're just testing the content, the post, the image, the creative, right? We want to get that creative working, and once the creative's working, then we're good to go. That's what you can't do on the boost button, is you can't really test the creative. You can't test the ad per se. But guess what? You don't need to test the creative. You don't need to do any of those things. You already know that this post that we're talked about, the one that I just showed you, right? I already know that it's a good post. That my followers loved it. They shared it, got a ton of shares. So I know that creative already works. So guess what I do? I click that boost post and dump whatever money that I have that I want to donate to it. Whether it's $5, whether it's $1, whether it's $10, whether it's $1,000, I don't care. That post I showed you, I dumped probably $30 into it at most, okay? $30 at most, okay? And what happened was I took it from 5,000 shares, which was a ton at the time for my page, 5,000 shares to over 22,000 shares. Why? What happened? Because I put $30 into it. Then what happened was that post went all to these new people that have never seen my post before. I paid to promote it to a new audience. Then what happened was it started the viral thing all over again, right? New shares, new engagement, new posts, new traffic, new, right? I paid to get probably 5,000 new shares. With that $30, I paid to probably get 5,000 new shares. So I took it from the 5,000 I got for free to the 10,000 that I now paid for. I paid for another 5K. But since I paid for that 5K, what happened was I didn't stop there. Facebook started serving me free traffic again through the free engagement, through the free shares, through the free stuff, right? Because I paid to push it a little bit farther. I gave it just kind of a shove, and then it had this trickle effect. I spent $30, and eventually, okay, that post ended up reaching just shy of 1 million people. Reach was just shy of 1 million people because I paid $30 to push it. And before that $30, it only had 100,000 reach. I took it from 100K reach to just shy of 1 million reach because of this strategy. And you guys can do this over and over and over again. You can do it for $5, $10 here or there, right? And what happens is you boost it for engagement. I was getting likes, comments, shares on this post for less than a penny. Seriously, guys. I was getting hyper-targeted likes, hyper-targeted shares, hyper-targeted engagement, hyper-targeted engagement on this post for less than a penny, right? I was getting it for about half a cent, right? 68.68 or whatever it is, okay? Half a cent. We'll just call it a penny for all sakes and purposes. Every dollar I gave to Facebook, I got 100 engagements, whether it was a comment, a like, a share, I don't know. But for every dollar, I got 100 engagements. That is unheard of. That is insane. That is unreal. And that still works today. It'll work for you. It'll work for your business. It'll work for whatever, right? I'm not promising you that you'll get a penny engagement. You might get 2 pennies. You might get 5 pennies. You might get a dime per engagement. But at a dime, how many new engagements, how much new reach, how much free traffic are you going to get on top of that? Because when I'm telling you I got a penny engagement, that's not counting all the other free stuff that I got, right? That's not counting all the other shares that I got from those stuff that I paid for. It's just counting the direct stuff I paid for. If you guys are familiar with Facebook ads and how Facebook's algorithm works, they only charge you and report based on the shared view when it has the sponsored tag on it, right? After they click that share button, the sponsored tag goes away and then it doesn't count anymore towards a conversion. It counts as free traffic and organic traffic at that point, right? But that organic came from the paid. So I technically should count it. So who knows how cheap I got it? 1/10 of a penny? 100th of a penny? The world only knows. But since I did that, I got, from that one post, I got 2,000 new likes on my page, new leads on my page. And that was when my page was only 500 likes. 500 likes. So spending $30, I got 2,000 new likes on my page from one post on Force Viral. New followers, new people that are going to promote my content, new people that are going to share my messages, new people that are going to become my leads, new people that are going to become my customers. And all of my brand authority and my social proof and all these other benefits that go up with having more followers. All because one post, I spent $30 on it because it was a good post, because I paid to promote it. So write that down. Force Viral, my friends. That is what we got for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, always comment down below, because what I'm looking to do, guys, I know one thing on this channel. I want to help you win. I want to help 100,000 people make their first $100 online, help 100 million people turn their career into a passion, or the passion into a career, whatever comes first. In order for me to do that, I need to know what you want. I need to know where you're stuck. I need to know what you need to know. I need to know what questions you have, what's holding you back. What do you want to know? How can I help you win? Comment your questions down below. And what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm going to create videos based on your questions, because I know if you have that question and you need help, there's other people on the internet that need help as well. There's other people out there that have that same question as you. So help me help you, help me help others. And there's no such thing as a dumb question, because like I said, if you have that question, others do too. So let's win together. The last thing I have to say here, if you got value out of this video, I always say this: share it with a friend. I want to help a ton of people win. So in order for me to help a ton of people, I need your help. So help me help you, help me help others. Click that share button, click that like on this video as well, click the subscribe button, and always click that little bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop cool new videos like this. What's up, my friends? Thank you for watching it. For now, that's all that Jeff, myself, speaking in third person, that's all I got. Team Trimble out. We'll see you in another video.